see Detroit, baby. We out here. You see what's going on. We activated. We ain't playing no games.
So let's go. We about to go deep into music where we pull up a few lyrics and you kind of just talk about exactly what you was thinking when you wrote that.
For sure.
So we gonna go to T and Meech, that project. Bust bands down, bought plain rollies, Gator City substance. So I feel these niggas owe me. That was on Gone.
Right.
The song Gone. We talked about it a little earlier, but if you could just explain, like, what was you really feeling when you say Gator City substance?
I gave this city something to talk about because I know that I listen to these niggas' albums and a lot of shit that they saying, it sound like me, just worded different. Because they wasn't even talking like that. You know what I'm saying? So I hear a lot of these niggas and they got me in them, but I don't get the credit I deserve from it. You feel me? Because it's like y'all secretly listening to me in Swagger Jacket, but don't want to give me my props. You know what I'm saying?
No cap. You say,
feel me?
You say you gotta merch that. They gotta stamp
like,
that for real.
You gotta, for real. Like, stop playing.
No, real talk. Real talk. Now we about to go to the Ghost of Raymond Peoples.
That's my favorite project.
Why was that your favorite project?
Because it's about, I named it after my Uncle Raymond, and I was just in a different zone when it came. I had found a new wave. Like the beats on there was different too. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It was like the sample game was crazy on that CD, so that's why I liked it.
That's crazy though. Yeah, that's crazy. So Raymond Peoples, that's your uncle. That's crazy. This shit run deep. That's what they gotta know.
Yeah, that's family.
So in that, and now that you say it, it kind of makes sense because even with this one on Remember, neglected siblings while I ran the streets. Now our relationship is fucked up because of me. She harbored ill feelings. How can I fault her? I'm apologizing for a nah. It's out of order. In that, you was talking about, if I think so, you was talking about your sister. So if you could talk about your relationship with your sister, and at that moment, what was you experiencing, feeling, and what was the nature of your relationship?
We had a discussion, and she had told me that she felt the way because when we was growing up, because she 10 years younger than me, and she felt like during her teenage years I wasn't there, but I was in the street so heavy I wasn't there. And once I realized I did miss out on a lot of shit, like not being that shit that she was having and shit, and that shit made her harbor some ill feelings until we talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Because she always had my back, but I should have been there more, you know?
No, real talk. And then later on in that, you said, I blame it on communication flaws with my mother. Can you dibble into that a little bit?
Yeah, me and my mom never had the best communication when I was growing up. I was more locked in with my old dude. So my mom used to be mad that I was in the street and her side of the family worked. You know what I'm saying? So she was mad about that shit, and we never really got to talk about shit. Like, she felt like I didn't ever tell her shit. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. You know, that's hard, bro. Just knowing that, man, people go through real life. That's one thing. When you in the streets, bro, you gonna go through real life shit. And relationships, it's gonna keep you busy. Like, you gonna be out the mix. You're gonna be busy. You gonna be doing it, ripping, running.
You're gonna miss out on a lot of shit.
You know what I mean? So, but that's good that, at this point, you know what I mean, y'all done kind of,
we cool.
patched all
and
that
then
up.
Like my sign, I'm a Capricorn. They known to keep shit to themselves. Like, that's just like one of my traits. Like, I always been a nigga that be like, I figure it out myself before I put it out here. Because a lot of people take what you say and use it against you in the long run. I learned that shit at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really talk to motherfuckers about shit. That's one of my flaws. Relationship wise, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So one of my favorite songs, probably, and it was the samples. See, you know what you be doing with the motherfucking samples, bro. Like, you get the songs be fire, but the samples be classic. So it's like you really ain't got no choice but to fuck with it.
That's why I do the samples though. Yeah.
You feel me? So how can you stay the same when your money ain't the same? You can't do the same shit. Something about you gotta change.
That's hard too. That's off that K sample too.
Facts.
Yeah, my man B Mills laced me with that. He be making heat too. But I was saying, like, how can you stay the same when your money ain't the same? Like, people expect you to be the same person, but when your money change, you change with the money. Like you probably won't even notice it. You're gonna do shit different now. You know what I'm saying? Like
So
you went from hanging around in the neighborhood to now you just in the burbs trying to be safe, or you ain't dealing with the same people because now they ain't bringing no value to you. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you want to be around some niggas who ain't got shit going on and they leeching off you? Like you know what I'm saying?
no,
So
for sure. And that's mandatory too. I feel like that's one of the like it's a catch-22 with that because a lot of motherfuckers will say you want some funny
yeah,
acting
you acting
shit, you want
fake,
some,
yeah.
you feel me? But I mean, you got to
You gotta
for
move
real.
different, yeah.
And so even to the part where it say better know how to stash, gotta get your keep sweat on, better make it
You gotta
last.
make it last. You gotta know how to stash, put something up. Every day you should put something up, something.